Hello, Bison Nation. I'm Henry Raddock once again, and welcome back to another episode of Bison Talk. We have a wonderful guest here today from choir, my friend Olivia. Yay! How you doing, Olivia?
I'm
I
good.
should probably
How are
wait till you get
you?
your mic on.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm
Good.
very good. I'm glad that we were able to do this.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm very excited that we can do this. So, choir.
Choir.
That's where we know each other from. You're
Yes.
a music.
I'm a Bachelor of Science major
Yes.
for music, yes. And I have
Nice.
a psych minor.
Nice. So does Addie. Addie's a psych major, right? Yeah. Nice. That's amazing. We love that. Here.
We do.
We love that. Here. So I'm glad you could finally have you on. I've been wanting to get you guys on, music majors, on the show for a little while
Yeah.
now. This will be our third episode. Hopefully, if I do my thing right. I always bite myself in the ass whenever I say, like, this will be my first episode. Like, this is our first episode. And it's the second one to be produced and released. So hopefully this is the third one that's out. Fingers crossed. So, choir, it's a big love we share. Share a love of music. Figure that's what we can talk about for a
Yeah.
little bit.
Absolutely.
And I love choir. We have a
So
new
do I.
we have a new choir director.
We do.
Dr. Jillick.
Yes, he's been great so far.
Yeah.
It's been lovely getting to know him and getting to work with him.
Yeah, I agree. It's actually fun. He does a lot of his little mannerisms, which I love.
Yes,
Like,
lots of jokes, lots of jumping around, but it makes class fun for sure. Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly that.
I love him. Oh no, my mic. My mic fully fell off. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Note to self: don't do that again. Yeah. But Dr. Jillick, we love him.
We do.
Yeah.
He's been great so far.
Fun. And then this weekend we're doing Choral Fest.
We have Choral Fest and we have a concert on Sunday at 2:00. Will this be out before? Will this be out before then?
No.
Okay, never mind.
This has
But-
already happened.
Yes,
You
Choral
missed
Fest.
it. How
You
dare
did
you?
miss it.
How dare you miss Choral Fest?
No, but we bring in a lot of high school students from around the area, and they get to sing with us, and they get to work with Dr. Jillick, and then we have a concert with one of the honor choirs, and then
Cheyenne?
yes,
Yeah,
Cheyenne is here, and then the high school students have a separate concert that's part of the whole ordeal.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's one of the many of the choral stuff that goes on, and where there's always high schoolers on campus.
Yes,
And they always flood the union to
it's
the point.
it's usually our fault.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we apologize for that. If it's not us, it's FFA. Is it FFA? No, that's not FFA. FAA. No, that's the flight thing.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
I'm
couldn't
so
tell
sorry. It's the Future Agricultures of America.
Yeah,
FAA. I did get it right.
Okay.
FAA. It's the Future Agricultures of America.
Mm-hmm.
It's either them or us. I know because we have this plus Raging Red plus whatever else goes on here.
Well, I know the theater department has drama day. They
Oh,
bring
well.
in some people.
Music Day.
Mm-hmm.
That's always
Lots of things.
it's always fun. I had to sing for Music Day last year.
Really?
Yeah. In
I don't think I ever had to do that. I did do Choral Fest though. I was in Dr. Miller's, one of her honor choirs for that.
Nice. You're from North Dakota then, aren't you?
I'm from Minnesota.
Oh. Okay.
I'm very close to North Dakota, so I got to kind of do things in both realms, which was nice.
I'm not. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. I never got to do any of that.
So you just had to stick where you were at.
Yeah, essentially. I did do Minnesota All-State though.
Oh, I did too.
Funnily enough, with Dr. Jillick.
Really?
He wasn't my conductor. He was the conductor of the tenor bass choir.
Okay.
Yeah. I had Melanie DeMore, who was a treat. I love her.
I don't know. Do you know where she teaches now?
I don't think she teaches.
Okay.
She's a. Oh, it's hard to say what she does. She's famous for doing a lot of these songs through like oral tradition, a lot of African American spirituals,
Cool.
and she teaches them all through oral tradition. So instead of being in like, we were in there like, were you at St. John's?
Yep.
Yes. So we were in St. John's theater building, and it was like a week-long master class essentially, instead of like choir and learning parts on music. We only had to learn 2 songs, like paper songs, and then all the rest she taught to us.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I've never done anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've just done the paper scores.
It was a really fun experience. Sadly, not everyone from my high school enjoyed it.
I'm sure not. That's not really a non-music major kind of thing.
And poo on them, because that was fun. I loved that. It was a lot of fun.
I'm sure it was.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, do you do any theater?
I have in the past. I'm more of an opera person now.
Yeah.
But I did Cats this summer.
I've heard about that.
Yes, and that was a lot of fun. But otherwise, just some stuff that I did in high school.
Nice. Like what? Like what roles did you do?
Oh,
I don't need to go in depth about all of this.
I played Sandy in the SpongeBob musical.
Oh.
Which is a really fun show to get to do.
It's a really fun show.
And then like chorus stuff in Once Upon a Mattress. I did Bye Bye Birdie. I played the stepmother in Into the Woods.
Ooh.
That was a lot of fun.
That is a lot of fun. It's a fun role.
It's a fun role and it's a fun show. My director says she said it was the hardest show you'll ever love.
It is. I've heard.
Is very true.
My high school did it my freshman year, and I think I dodged a bullet with how hard that show is.
It's very difficult, but it is one of the best experiences.
Yeah, and my high school did Into the Woods freshman year, and then we did have a show sophomore year because COVID. Yeah, I like finding what camera is on
Which one you
and just staring down the barrel of it. I then, for junior year, we did 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Oh.
And I was Chip Tolentino. Very fun role. And then we did Addams Family.
Oh, I love Addams Family.
And I was Uncle Fester. Have you ever showed you that photo?
I don't think so, but I can about imagine what it looks like.
So,
you bald?
Yeah, me bald. But, so for context, my theater teacher, just in case she's watching it, lovely person. In case she's not, a little crazy.
Henry.
I know. We love you, Miss Gill. Anyway, she said the person who played Fester had to shave their entire head. So, I'll make sure to put this in a post that'll show the camera now. That is me completely... I see Addie. Yep, that is me completely bald. My mic keeps falling. Me completely bald for a role I had to do. It was so much fun. I loved Addams Family.
Was that the most like drastic change you ever had to make?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for opera, you like opera, and I'm doing opera too. We were just in the Rake's Progress together. Yes. And that was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed getting to have professionals brought in. It was great to see like how they work and how they conduct themselves through rehearsal. I think it was very beneficial for someone wanting to go into that world.
Oh yeah. And then on top of that, we're going to be in Pirates together.
The Pirates of Penzance.
Yes.
Come see it. February 13th through the 16th.
Come see me. And us. I don't know whether or not we're going to be performing together, but come see me.
Who knows? We'll see.
Who do you play?
I am playing Mabel. She is the main love interest of Frederick.
And I play the Major General. The song in which, if you don't know the show, you know the song. That's what I would say. Does you know the Major General song? Yeah, but that's a fun show. Fun little time.
It's been good. We haven't gotten too far into the process of anything yet, but I'm very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to it a lot. And on top of that, wait, no, what's your favorite song from the show so far?
Oh.
Because I have my favorites, and I want to know what yours are.
Well, I love the Major General's song. I really like Is There Not One Made in Breast? I think that is hilarious. And Frederick's just a little bit mean throughout the whole show. With Cat Like Tread, that one is so good.
Oh, that one's so fun.
But, I mean, my own songs are fun too. Yeah. But it's more fun to listen to the things that you're not in. I
personally really love With Cat Like Tread. Probably my favorite.
That one is great.
Just the absurdity of... So, for those of you who don't know, in Pirates of Penzance, there's a scene in which the pirates are kind of like robbing the manor where the Major General is. They are like, the song is, with cat-like tread, upon our prey we steal. And you would think the song would be quiet. It's very loud. It's a loud song, and that's the comedy of it. I really like Poor Wandering One a lot.
That one is a lot of fun to sing, but I know that by the middle of February, I am going to be so sick of it.
And then I also love Climbing Over Rocky Mountain.
That one is fun. That one's a lot of fun to sing.
I just like the...
Yep.
It's a lot of fun. It's a fun one. Yeah.
It is. It's a fun show in general. I think Gilbert and Sullivan do a really good job of doing.
What I think is funny, I love Gilbert and Sullivan. What I think is funny is when you open up the book and you read like the biographies, it would say like Arthur Sullivan. No, was it Arthur Sullivan? Yeah, Arthur Sullivan. Was he the guy who wrote the music?
Yes.
Okay, the other guy, Gilbert.
Yes.
Gilbert was like, he was a man that no one really liked. Arthur Sullivan, on the other hand, everyone loved him. They wrote that fully in the book. It's my favorite. I love Pirates of Penzance. And a lot of their other shows. I love Mikado and HMS Pinafore.
Oh, yeah.
And Iolanthe. I don't know. Those are the only ones I've seen. We should probably move on to something else. Let me pull up here. Time to get to know more about you.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm going to pull up something we like to call a bracket fight. If you don't know what bracket fight is, you know what tournament style.
Of course.
We're going to pick a category.
Okay.
And then we're going to decide you get two options, and then that option will fight one option, and then we'll keep going down until we have one option that is the winner.
Oh, I love this.
It's like a... What is it? What's it called? Like a tier list, but more defined. Let's do... that one's not a good one. What do you want to do? What do you think you have the most...
This is your show, Henry.
Oh. All right, let's see. Let's do best candy of all time.
Okay,
That's a good one.
Okay.
The first up, and at this point, I wish we had, like, it playing on this so the audience at home can see what I'm referring to. But alas, we do not. Not yet, at least. Not yet. All right. Twix versus Pocky.
Twix, for sure.
Twix. Laffy Taffy versus Cadbury Dairy Milk.
Oh, Cadbury.
Cadbury. I'll do let me some good Cadbury. Mr. Goodbar or Reese's Pieces.
Oh. First of all, Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
I have never heard of a piecey before.
What are you talking about? You don't know Reese's and his Incredible Pieces? No. Reese's and his Incredible Pieces?
Nope.
Okay.
No, but I'm going to go with Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces. Or Reese's Pieces. Nestle Aero or Milky Way?
Milky Way.
I love me good Milky Way. Kit Kat versus Spree?
Kit Kats.
I do love Kit. I love eating Kit Kats wrong.
What do you mean eating them wrong?
Do you know, you're just supposed to break them apart and then eat them like that. You just go... Same with Twix, but that's
That's
different.
criminal, honestly.
No, you should see the way I eat Twix. To eat Twix, you get to eat it the long way, where you eat off the caramel on top, and then you eat the cookie
Oh,
underneath.
I do that.
I love
I do that with
That's
Twix,
fun.
but you have to break the Kit Kats apart.
Fun Dip or Twizzlers?
Twizzlers, but the strawberry ones, not the cherry ones.
Yeah. 100 Grands or Swedish Fish?
I don't know if I've ever had 100 grand. I think
You've never had 100
I
Grand?
don't think so.
They're so good.
So I think I have to go with Swedish Fish.
I do love me good. That's a hard one for me. I honestly do not know. All right. Jelly Belly or Jelly Beans or Pez from a Pez dispenser?
Ooh. Pez for the nostalgia.
Yeah. Now it's Twix versus Dairy Milk. Cadbury.
Twix.
Twix. Reese's Pieces versus Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Milky Way. Kit Kat versus Twizzler.
Kit Kat.
Kit
easy.
Kat. Swedish Fish versus Pez.
Swedish Fish.
Swedish Fish. That's what that sounded like. Twix versus Milky Way.
Twix.
Okay. Kit Kat versus Swedish Fish.
Kit Kat.
All right. Now Twix versus Kit Kat.
Kit Kats.
Kit Kat. Now we're on the other side of the bracket.
What?
Yeah,
There's
a whole,
another
there's
side?
a second side.
Oh my god.
It does the. I found
okay,
that funny
okay.
too when I first did it. It's the whole first side, and then they do the second side. So it's Reese's versus Runts.
Reese's.
Cadbury Cream Egg versus Candy Corn.
Cadbury Cream Egg. Candy corn is gross.
Okay, have you ever tried it with peanuts?
No, but I also don't need that. I'll leave it. It's fine with me. It can go.
No, it's like eating a salted nut roll.
No.
Yes, that's what it's like. I love it. All right, Hershey's Kisses versus Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Ranchers.
I do love me a good Jolly Rancher. Double Bubble Bubblegum versus Everlasting Gobstopper. Gobstopper. I do love me a good Gobstopper. Lifesavers versus Snickers.
Snickers.
I do love me a good Snickers. Haribo Gold Bears versus Whoppers.
Haribo.
Really? Over Whoppers? I love
They're-
Whoppers. Trolley Sour Bright Crawlers versus Airheads.
Ooh. See, if these were Airheads Extremes, it would be a different question altogether.
okay,
but I'm going
okay.
to have to go with the sour gummy worms.
Sour Gummy Worms. Okay. Tootsie Roll versus Crunch.
Crunch.
That's an obvious answer.
Sorry, Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah. Reese's versus Cadbury Cream Egg.
Reese's.
Reese's. Jolly Rancher versus Everlasting Gobstopper.
Ooh, Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher. Snickers versus Haribo Gold Bears.
Snickers.
Snickers. Trolley versus Crunch.
Ooh.
There's one right answer to this.
Trolley. That was the wrong
It
answer.
was the wrong answer.
No.
No. It's fine. You're just not my friend anymore.
Just been knocked down the list.
Yeah, you've been You've been demoted from tier 2 friend to tier 3 friend.
Dang it.
It's like what is the show? I think you should leave with Tim Robinson.
I love that
Where
show.
it's the one where it's like, yeah, I'm paying the highest amount because I embarrassed myself at a party. In the friendship tier.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
It's the one where Tim Robinson isn't the one being laughed at. It's Beck Bennett from SNL. And he's like, yeah, I pay to be in my friend group.
Do you know which season it is?
I think it's season 3.
Okay, I will search.
It's a funny one. I love that show.
I've been watching
Shout out
that
to
one.
Tim Robinson.
I hope he sees this.
I hope he sees this. All right, Reese's versus Jolly Rancher.
Reese's.
Reese's, of course. Snickers versus Troll. No! Oh,
Snickers.
Snickers. Sorry, it just did a reloading thing. Reese's versus Snickers.
Reese's.
And now, the fight that everyone wants to see. Kit Kat versus Reese's.
I don't want to answer this question.
Let's go over their pros and cons of each,
The
shall
pros
we?
and cons of each.
Just pad this section out.
Um,
No, I know that my 20% battery.
you know what? Honestly, I might have to go with Kit Kats.
Kit Kat. Care to explain?
They're my favorite of all time.
I see. Okay.
Did you know the inside part between the wafers is just ground up Kit Kats?
Really?
Yep.
Did not know that. Did you know that ever since they started making Tootsie Rolls, they take a little bit from each batch of Tootsie Roll, the old batch, and put it in the new batch?
Really?
Yeah. Apparently.
So the part of the first Tootsie Roll ever is in every Tootsie Roll.
Yep. So you're eating something like 0.01% of something from the 1800s.
That's kind of gross, actually.
I think it's fun. With Tootsie Rolls, they're literally made to last. They could be
Well,
like...
Yeah, made to last because they're the last things that people are going to eat out of the bowl.
True, unless they're the flavored ones. I love
The flavored ones are
really good. But regular chocolate Tootsie Rolls, I swear, if you put one in a vault, not even in a vault, just outside, and let 100 years pass and someone finds it and eats it, they will not die.
It'll just turn into a rock.
Well, yeah, it'd just be impossible to chew, but they could suck on it and have it dissolve.
Gross.
Probably take like 20 years, but probably like calcified, fossilized.
Fossilized Tootsie Roll.
Oh no, that just makes...
I don't want to think about that. I think we need to move on.
What, you don't like talking about fossilized
No.
Tootsie? Okay. We have fun here on
We do.
the Bison Information Network. Yeah, a lot of fun. So what else is new?
Not much. I mean, a lot of opera, a lot of songs to sing, a lot of music to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure that's how you're feeling as well.
Oh yeah, yep. I'm totally feeling that. This year, it's a good year starting out. It's a lot has happened though.
I agree.
Like,
It's been very busy already.
But here's the thing I've noticed. You're a senior, right?
I'm a junior.
Junior, not senior. Okay, pardon. What I've noticed is that ever since since I'm in my sophomore year, ever since my freshman year, second semester, it was like, okay, here's the first week. Close my eyes. Okay, it's the 6th week. And it's like,
Yeah.
what happened? What happened to everything that's supposed to happen? What's going on?
No, my favorite thing to tell people is that the days are so long, but the weeks are so fast.
That's what I think.
So short.
Because it's already almost Wednesday. Can you believe that? I can't.
Either.
For me, my week is like short Wednesday. Thursday is really long for some reason. And then Friday's short.
Well, what day is your voice lesson?
That's Wednesday.
Ah.
But I have a 30-minute voice lesson now.
Oh, really?
Because I almost cried in Dr. Burns' office.
Ah. It's a canon event.
Yeah. It has to happen.
You cannot escape that one.
Yeah. That was a fun one. Because he saw that I was overworking myself. And he was like, let's get lunch. And then we did.
And I'm sure it was
And
lovely.
now I get a 30-minute break, but I only have a 30-minute lesson. Yeah. It's good, though.
You need breaks.
I love him.
Shout out to Kelly Burns.
Yeah, shout out to Kelly Burns.
We love him.
We love him here. This is a Kelly Burns safe space. If anyone talks bad about Kelly Burns,
Oh?
we tell them to stop.
I thought you were going to punch them.
Yeah, that's what
okay,
that meant.
Okay.
What do you,
So
what do you think
I
that
was right.
Yeah, you were right. Or we kindly tell them to stop.
That's probably the first
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What else you got for me?
What else do you want to do? I know it's my show, but yeah. I know it's a kind of a short episode, but I think that might be all I have for you.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
we talked about a lot of stuff, got to know you a little bit more. I'd love to have you on the show again.
I would love to be here again.
Yeah,
I think it would be.
it's a fun time. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully.
Yeah, it was great. I did. I had a great time.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to do us here on this episode of Bison Talk. I know it's kind of a short one this week. You can't always expect them to be an hour and 40 minutes long like the old ones. I've done that.
Who did you have for an hour and a half?
This was Abby. But mostly it was the old GM, which is my
Okay.
position now, and his friend Vinny. I talked about Broadway musicals for an hour and 40 minutes.
You're good at that.
Yeah, I am very good at that. Trust me, we will have a part 2 of that episode. Eventually.
He could go on for a long time.
I have a game that's called Cast Party. It's a musical theater trivia game. I really want to someday to have the game where it's concert choir versus me.
That would be so fun.
And just like, who would win? The collective of concert choir or Henry Peterson Raddock?
We'll play it on tour.
Yes!
We'll play it on tour. I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up in an officer meeting.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Because that'd just be it's like, oh no, it's those games like game show games where it's like, oh, this is a really smart person. Can you beat this person? Like Jeopardy when they would play against Watson. It's like, can you beat the machine? Can you beat Henry?
I am on board.
That would be amazing. I am so happy that you're an officer. For this reason?
For this reason?
And for other reasons. I'm glad you and the officers are doing what you're doing. Shout out to the concert choir officers.
Yes,
y'all are doing great.
That has been going very well. It's been a really fun group to be a part of. Getting to see more of the behind the scenes is really cool.
Yeah. All right, who have you shouted out so far? I feel like you shouted out a lot of
people.
people.
A lot of people. Too many, probably.
Kelly Burns, concert choir officers, Dr. Gillick.
Tim Robinson.
Screw it. Let's shout out Olivia.
Huh?
I'm shouting out you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that all does it for this episode of Bison Information Network. If you liked, please drop a like, drop a subscribe, follow us on Bison Information Network Instagram. We also, this is on Spotify too. If you don't like looking at my face, you can see me, you can hear me at least on Spotify. And if you don't like hearing me, too bad. There's audio on both. But I think that's going to do us here. Olivia, thank you for being on.
Thank you.
Bye.